How's it going, everyone? Dab back again with more shiny hunting. Hey, and guess what? We're not by ourselves this time. We are on call with, of course, Game Reviews, aka Max. Go ahead and check him out. His link has been pinned to the pinned comment. How's everyone doing? Let me go ahead and say hello to everyone. Stone Family 64, welcome on in. Pace, welcome on in. Dark Litton, welcome on in. And Mudkip, welcome on in. If I missed anyone, I apologize. Hope everyone is doing well. Let me go ahead and get rid of the popping super duper quick, because whatever reason it does that sometimes. Eliminate popping. Boom. We are great. Stone, I'm gonna go ahead and drop your link. Everyone, please go show some love. And then I'm going to go ahead and welcome on in, everyone. We are doing a mascot swap challenge, which means that we are going to be doing shiny hunting for each other's mascots. Max's mascot is Eevee. Mine is Charizard, so he's going for Charmander, which is super cool. We're both doing Masuda Method. We're still hunting Shaman. We're at 500 for that, but we're gonna go ahead and do this as well. Were you the one that was watching before the game, the egg shiny hunting? We were talking about getting the game. I think that was you. I have no idea what you're talking about. We're gonna unmute and we're gonna say hello to Max. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I am. You want to do a 3, 2, 1?
3, 2, 1.
Go!
Let me know when to go. Ah! All right, cool. Oh, maybe I should actually pull up my actual. No, not that one. No.
Right.
Oh, there we go. There's too many. I have too many applications open right now. Oh, the best part all about this was like once you hit like the first egg, like they're all. Make me an egg! Make me an egg already! I went all the way down to where 2 people are at, and everything's like, oh, no egg. It's like,
right.
Make me an egg.
Hey, Silent Fox, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I'm so glad to see you.
So, I'm happy to know that I'm finally getting some more eggs.
Right. And no worries, no worries. I never hold it against anyone if they can't stay in chat or anything like that. It's great that you want to. That's the whole purpose. We are currently on call with Game Reviews, aka Max, with 2 X's. Be sure to check out his channel. His link is right there to his stream. If you're able to split screen, please do so. Drop him a sub. He's like Dogecoin to the moon. He's gonna grow. He's gonna grow and grow and grow. You said no to an egg? That one was shiny, dude.
Exactly, it was. Oh well, first round's coming up.
Already? Wow.
I mean, I have a Steam Engine Colossal up front.
I've got a flame bot.
Oh, good point. Well, I think they're both still like the same amount of like time and everything, though. I think both of them just cut it in half.
Huh.
And maybe Eevee has a longer hatch time, maybe.
Mine might be getting close. And Jordan is here. Everyone say exclamation point hey to say hello to my lovely fiance.
Hey, Jordan.
Well, I mean, I've been stopping in to gather more eggs, so that's probably another thing.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a good point. Like, I just have like my set like pathway in a sense and everything, so it's like once you get to a certain point, like, okay, I'm about to loop back around and everything.
That's fair. I'm just grabbing a bunch of eggs because I want to try to get ahead if I can. Hey, Mank is here. What is going on, Katie? How you doing? Katie single-handedly helped me complete my Legends Arceus Pokedex in like 2 hours. Oh,
very nice.
Very cool. Hey, and Max took 5 seconds off of his little speed run that we're doing to do it.
Oh, well, not really that much. Okay, it was in the middle of the egg hatching, so I was like, I'm not losing any time with this.
By the way, Katie, Katie, we had some Panda Express tonight. It was bussin'. It was bussin'. So thank you.
Panda Express. You know, Shelby had this meeting last night and leftover. She brought home some leftover Chinese food, so I had sweet and sour chicken and rice.
Ooh, we love to see it.
Exactly, really the spots.
First batch, here we go. Egg number 1. Hope you get the Eevee. Thank you so much, Dark Litton. Appreciate you. I'm glad. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you. Thank you, Raphael. Oh my God, a shiny already! I'm kidding.
Get out of here!
Sorry, I am that guy. I'm sorry.
I know you are.
You gonna play an MMO in PLA while you hunt? Do some MMO? Okay. Well, how are you doing MMO? Quite literally, only thing I ate. So yeah, honestly, it was bussin'. It really was. I had an egg roll. Love y'all. Well, love you too, Katie. Thank you so much. Definitely helped out a lot. It was super convenient. Got him. You had me going. I'm sorry, Darkglutton. Darkglutton turned away, and I tricked him with the shiny.
Shiny.
Kind of like my my Arceus shiny April Fool's prank.
Like the April Fool's one that you did? Yeah. Beautiful.
So many people were like, "You got me until the first half." I was like, "I'm sorry."
They had me in the first half. Not gonna lie.
I was gonna make a clickbait video like, "Oh hey, I bought a first edition Pokemon card pack to open, like a weighted one," and I was gonna like put make a really sketchy thumbnail for it, like, "Oh my god, what did we pull?" You know, right. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna actually do that one day, and the people aren't gonna click on it if I lie about getting a first edition pack, you know.
Right, exactly. No, it's like the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah, first edition.
Raphael said Bruce actually fooled me.
I'm sorry. At the same time, I'm not though.
No, not at all. Oh.
Is that your first batch?
No, my first batch just ended. Now I'm just going in hatches right now. I'm
Definitely.
like just in small circular runs right now to kind of build more of an influx of eggs.
Oh, I got you. That's what I was doing too. Mass outbreak. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like MMO, like massively or multiplayer, or whatever it is.
Yeah, multi-man online, I think.
Yeah, multi-man online, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Check your phone. I'm doing a race, Jordan. Doing a race.
Check the phone. Listen to the Beyonce.
Okay, yeah. That's actually a really good point. Thank you. She was saying that my game audio is covering you up. I need to turn that off then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
That's probably helpful then, yeah. Thanks, Jordan.
That or Max, just talk louder. Dang, dude.
I could bump up my audio if you want.
I have you down to 80 anyway. I need to push you up anyway. Here, Jordan, check this now. I have him louder. Check. Can you speak for a second, real quick?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was about to say, my new mic, I could increase my output just by a dial.
that's way better. That's way better.
Good. All right.
You should get a fake base set Charizard and accidentally rip it in half. Oh my god.
Do it.
Is that better? Oh, that's much better. Okay, yeah. I had him turned down because whenever we were on group call, like certain people's inputs are louder. Like for example, Timmy B is like screaming in my ears.
Right. No, it makes sense. And yeah, I mean, like my output is usually not that loud in general. I mean, like I said, the microphone I have now, I'm able to kind of like increase the gain of it outside of that, which I do like. But at the same time, I don't want to go like super loud, you know, where it's like I'm like screaming in your ear.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna turn you down like 5 or 6 clicks. Can you speak again?
All right, for sure. Yep. All right, egg number 9. I think this is egg number 9 or egg number 8. I need to double check to be sure after I get my next egg available.
Makes sense. Happens at work. Connect to fire department. They'll be super loud. How's that, Jordan? I turned him down like 5 clicks. Like I turned him up 20, and now I'm turning him down 5.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it was blaring. I'm like, oh god.
I don't think at all. Actually, yeah. So I've never actually gotten a shiny Charmander before, so this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I don't actually have any shiny Eevees. I have shiny Eevees that were given to me, but I've never gotten my own. So this will be good. I need to get multiple Eevees anyway because I want to like have multiple. Right,
well, of course, yeah, you want to do like the evolutions and everything, have all 8 other evolutions, potentially 9 if
oh, there's definitely going to be a new one. There's definitely going to be a new one, and with all the ghost types they've been adding, I'm curious if they're going to do a ghost type Eevee.
Ooh, if they do, I will totally like that. Aloha, guess why I got done today? Alan, did you get done? Welcome in, Alan, first off. Did you get all your commission stuff taken care of today? So that way we could actually start recording our next series? No, I'm joking. I've been slacking on the layout editing. Not gonna lie, I just finished making the title card for Matt and I for our series. That first episode goes up on Wednesday.
Nice. Dude, I made a new channel intro just for like general videos, and I have like my first highlight video coming out this Saturday. Well, it's like my first highlight video like that's strictly Pokemon related, because I used to do like highlight videos for like gaming stuff, but now I'm I got like my first one is Jordan reacting to my voice mod. It's really funny.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
And then Wednesday I have a death montage for what do we call? Yeah, for Shield.
Very nice. I'm like looking at the Nightbot command because thank you, Raphael, for taking care of the Nightbot command. Alan is the balding so for Alan's, whenever he comes down, it's like the balding collab partner has arrived.
Yeah, Mudkip said, how would you evolve Eevee to a ghost type? A brick.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah. I hope it's like the same way where you can throw them like legends.
That'd be hilarious.
It really would.
Well, like right now, I'm honestly still on Cloud 9 from Kingdom Hearts 4 getting announced yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was super hype. What were did you see people like analyzing the trailers? Seeing they saw
this right now. You're really pulling at strings for saying that you've seen an AT Walker in the forest. You're pulling at strings.
I think it's definitely possible though.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm not disagreeing with you at all, but like what was shown, like obviously yes. You're like, oh look, it's Endor, and then here's an AT Walker, but it's like.
I think the odds of it being a Star Wars thing is pretty high in my opinion, because Marvel and Star Wars. I mean, they did Pirates of the Caribbean, so it wouldn't be super weird to have human characters, if that makes sense.
Oh, I know, especially in the Unreal Engine 5, it's gonna look beautiful with real characters. But even Nomura said the biggest issue with doing certain worlds is with licensing and everything. At the time of Kingdom Hearts 3, Star Wars was still a part of EA in terms of gaming and everything, so you go through like EA. More licensing stuff that you can jump through.
Hey, Newfie, welcome on
now
in.
Where it's just through Disney.
Well, Disney is like the corporate head of all that stuff now. They are leasing it out, if that makes sense now. They have the rights on everything.
Right, so now if EA wants to make a new Star Wars game, like they have to get like the rights from Disney, whereas beforehand EA was the sole proprietor for Star Wars games in general.
Yeah, I'm not turning on online pace because it slows down the game.
What you say? I still need to finish Sneasel and Masuda in this game. How many are you at, Raphael? And also, Alan, thank you so much for liking both the streams.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. But yeah, no. I think yeah, it slows down the game. It lags. At least for me. Like
going online and everything with the Wycom.
Yeah.
Johanny, I'm doing Charmander actually. Then, Foos is doing Eevee.
Yeah, we're doing a mascot swap.
Yeah, we're doing mascot swap. Shiny race.
I just figured because everyone does shiny races, we could do something different, you know?
I like this idea, yeah, because I mean that's real here. If you're able to actually encounter Charmander in the wild, we would not be doing Masuda.
Yeah.
All I know is I'm over odds. Sorry to hear that, Raphael.
My internet's too good too, but like this game is not that great.
No, it does not.
It does not support internet that great. I mean, my internet's great. I'm getting like my ping is amazing right now. You know, like it's just this game is not optimized for internet play.
Oh gosh, no.
By no means. But yeah, no. What I was saying was so here's my thought. If they're gonna do Star Wars, they're gonna have it like the Endor Moon raid for the Return of the Jedi.
Oh god, you think it's gonna be that?
I think it's gonna be something like that where you have to take on the stormtroopers. That or it could be they could have like the gummy ship on the trench run for A New Hope. Like and then you'd have to go and you'd have to do like a side mission and fight Darth Vader and then go into the trench run.
That'd be awesome. So one thing I really do like is that the game, what we saw in that trailer, that was in-game engine for Unreal Engine 4.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
It makes it even better because they're gonna use Unreal Engine 5 for the final release.
Yeah, which is awesome. That means that was just like a test demo and it already looks amazing.
Exactly, you know, well, because that's the thing, though. Like, a lot of people are saying, you know, it's like, oh, it's gonna get delayed by such a long time because Kingdom Hearts 3 got delayed for so long, but it's like Kingdom Hearts 3 got delayed for as long as it did because they were waiting on the optimized engine. You know,
exactly. It took a while.
Right, exactly. Whereas here, though, you go from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5, your assets, your main source, and everything, it's all going to be the same.
Yep.
It's just gonna be more of like polishing, more pixels and everything. It's gonna be more things in the art design area. In terms of the way how it's functionally built, it's gonna be the same.
Well, and even if they wanted to, if say for example something happens and it delays the Unreal Engine 5, so what would end up happening is very easily they could just say, okay, let's release it on Unreal Engine 4, and then let's do like a director's cut on Unreal Engine 5.
Oh, they totally could do that easily.
I mean, because like if it already looks that amazing, nobody would complain.
Yeah, no. I was like in bed, like Shelby is. Especially on weekends, she does not like waking up early at all. So like I popped open my iPad at like 7 a.m. I saw like a 7.5 minute trailer of like 20th anniversary Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, okay, I gotta watch this. And I was trying so hard not to just scream,
yeah.
Exactly.
I woke up and I saw it. I was like, oh my god, are you serious? That's so. I mean, like Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't come out that long ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah, I mean that's like not very long. I mean, like I'm hoping now that like Disney and Square Enix have really made like a good foot. I'm really like a good step forward with Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm hoping that they're gonna make like a new Kingdom Hearts title at least every 5 years.
They're going to for sure. I feel like the development team at Square Enix alone has a lot more experience with handling these higher end game engines and everything.
Yeah, I think that like just the mediums that they have to play with too. Like for example, I think if they did an Avengers one, like a Marvel one, they would set it at the Battle of New York from the first Avengers movie.
Oh, I would totally see that.
How sick would that be? Like you fighting Chitauri.
Incredible. Welcome in, Turtwig Ash. How are you doing? Raphael says guts facade equals terrifying. Yep, it does. That's one thing that made me upset about in Eevee when it first started was I was hoping we could use items because I had a guts Luxray. Or
right.
I wanted a guts Luxray.
What's up, Silverhawk? How you doing? Welcome on in. And Artie, how you doing? Oh, I love. Sorry, go ahead.
I ran into an obstacle.
Oh no. Hey, I absolutely love Lego Star Wars, by the way. It's so much fun, Artie. I really do. It's so good. My favorite is like the opening sequence of A New Hope, where the random droids are walking, and then the spaceship like ceiling crashes on them, and R2D2 and C3PO walk around them. I'm like, oh my god! I was like, is this like an alternate spinoff? And then went boom. I was like, oh god.
I'm still in episode 1, but like
it's so funny. I went in release order.
Oh, fair. Oh, makes sense. Oh, cause one of my buddies was telling me how, well, for me, cause like I want to kind of go from like 1 to 9 or whatever personally, cause that's how I've always played these like Lego Star Wars, those Lego games and everything. Is like,
yeah.
Even though, release order in that sense makes sense, but yeah.
I flipped the coin.
Okay. Yep. I tell people especially for this one, it's not a Lego game with like Star Wars skin. It's a Star Wars game with a Lego skin.
Yeah.
Like it's very different, and I love it.
Like I don't think that there are that many good Lego games. I think that Lego Star Wars has always been like a gem.
Oh, absolutely. Like it also makes sense why this game got delayed for as long as it did.
It looks amazing. It plays amazing. Like I absolutely love it. I don't have a lot of time to play games, but like when I do play games, man, is it so much fun to just sit there and just like I love finding mini kits. I love going and collecting studs and just blowing stuff up and like hitting my lightsaber on everything. It's so much fun. It's so much fun.
I wonder what the EBL would be like with items.
No problem, Silent Fox.
It'd be a lot more competitive, and this has already been brought up in EBL chats already. Items are never going to be a thing.
Yeah, it's too complicated.
Exactly. It's going to add a lot. It will add like a bigger thing to it that none of us really want to actually worry about.
Yeah. Pace, I understand that. You need to use Pokemon Home, man. Just trade for one.
Speaking of Pokemon Home, did you see what's going on with BDSP?
No, what's wrong with it?
So the reason why it's taking so long for Pokemon Home to integrate BDSP is because it's running on 2 different programming languages in general, because Unity is C#, and then Home / the Pokemon game engines themselves are ran on C++. So you have to like jump through like a whole lot of hoops and everything to try to get to integrate it properly.
Yeah, they don't want to make glitches happen because then it'd be easy to do item duping and stuff like that again.
Oh yeah, but like that's the thing. But sometimes when you use an engine like Unity though, where it's easy to manipulate, it's easy for bugs to happen in that engine.
Yeah, it was just cheaply made.
Oh, it was, no question.
Because they were just they were trying to have something to offset the delay of Legends, because Legends was not ready for a November release.
No, and like I'm not saying that in terms of the game itself. Like it was like a cheat. It was like, you know, like a cheap build or whatever. It's the fact that the Unity engine is just not a good AAA title engine.
Yeah,
it's not.
If Call of Duty was on Unity, then it would not do well at all. Like it just wouldn't happen.
Exactly.
Like you just can't have good games on those kind of like not. It's like going to Dollar General. You can go to Dollar General. You can go to Dollar General and pick some like Pokemon card packs up. But you know what I mean? Like, but you know sometimes you're gonna have to get those mystery packs that are already like, you know, they're like third party.
Right.
Hope you get it though. Thank you so much. See you later, Pace.
All right, we're at 25 eggs.
I'm at 20. How'd you get 5 ahead of me?
Good question. I mean,
it doesn't really matter, you know. But I mean,
right? No, I know. I get what you're saying. Yeah. I mean,
I'm just wondering. I'm wondering why they hatched faster for you, because we started at the exact same time.
Like I've got to go. Gotta have my postseason Oh, I still have to do my postseason interview. LOL. And then hang out. Good luck. Hashtag Team Gamer. Thank you very much, Adam, as always. Well, I think Eevee's hatch time that was actually longer than Charmander's. I think.
Oh wait, that's probably it.
Okay, then I said, oh wait, oh I got a shiny.
No, yeah, that's probably it. Like yeah, like the starters have very low hatch rates. Right. That makes sense. That'd be like if I was hunting Bagon and you were hunting Charmander. Like I would be like constantly. Yeah, like a pseudo versus that. Yeah, I mean it's not that big of a deal, honestly.
No, definitely not. I mean, all it really does is just give me more chances, but that's really it. We're still going at the same odds, so even if hypothetically, you know, I'm like 120 eggs in, and you're 80.
I mean, I was 10 eggs. I was 10 eggs in front for Bagon in front of Landon. He still beat me.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying, though. It's like, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who's beaten Landon so far in a shiny race.
Oh, I picked the wrong person to go against then.
Yeah, no, that I think he got the Nicholas maybe like a week after, because he's like, I'm still gonna try and get this myself. Nah.
Yeah. Let's see. My Wednesday stream is gonna be a Pokemon White randomizer Nuzlocke.
Ooh, I love it.
I'm gonna have an option for people to purchase Stream Loots cards as well. So if anyone wants to like mess with my game.
Okay. Oh, I like that.
Kind of like Vandy does, you know?
Yeah.
I haven't ever played around with Stream Loots. I always use the point system, but the point system became really busted really quickly because everyone got points really quickly.
Right.
So people were killing Pokemon left and right, and I'm like, I can't do this. I'm gonna make like the Stream Loots cards like I'm gonna make them like not pricey at all because I don't want people to not be able to do it. I hate that there is a paywall, but I will be saying that new members will get like one choice of the mid-tier Streamloot cards, like for example add an encounter, things like that.
I'm only at 28 eggs, not 29. Yeah, like tomorrow night I think I might be going back to regular tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
I think, yeah. Well, cause now I have everything set up now for the rest of the reggies, cause I'm gonna be done with those, then I'm gonna do the Swords of Justice, but then I'm also doing Necrozma and Dynamax Adventures. Make it Thursday nights. I don't know.
Yeah, I just finished Steely Boy. I'll do Ice probably after, I'll probably do that after, either Shaman or after Arceus. It depends.
Oh yeah, I'm also Oh, that I think this is also why I'm like hatching us faster than you. I'm in the wild area.
Yeah, I have something in there already, and I was like,
Oh, okay.
I think I'm doing a personal hunt. Is what I haven't done it in a while. That or I was doing EBL, like EBL shiny hunting. Like I was trying to get, I was trying to get a shiny version of something I had in the EBL.
That makes sense.
Legends Arceus. Oh my god. Already said Legends Arceus.
Arceus.
My god.
That's what's going on, right? It's Arceus, right?
I think it'd be really sick to see like more Legends games like that old timey time period kind of thing.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I hope it will happen. I don't know if it actually will.
I mean, I don't see why not. It sold really well. As long as they use the same engine for Scarlet and Violet, make it fully open world. Like, cause if they go open world then not go open world, I'll see people getting upset. You know.
I think they did say they are going open world in Scarlet and Violet.
They are. They are.
Okay.
They've confirmed it's gonna be fully open world.
That's incredible.
I think there will be like kind of like the shrine system, like like Breath of the Wild did. Like obviously there'll be places that you enter that are mini dungeons, but like you can get from city to city in one load.
That'd be really cool.
They literally put it in the tagline, this open world adventure, and open world is a bold thing to claim if it is not truly open world.
Exactly.
That word choice is crucial. Like they could have said semi-open world, they could have said larger than life adventure, but they chose the words open world, and that's to describe the game. So if it's not open world, they're gonna piss a lot of people off.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Welcome in, Artie. Shiny Charmander looks so cool. Yeah, no, like, I hope I get it, because if I do get Shiny Charmander, I'm evolving it into the Charizard, because it's just about that black scheme and everything. It's just beautiful.
Oh yeah, I need a shiny hunt 2 more Charmander so I can have the full line. But yeah, it's something. I'll tell you that right now. By the way, guys, thank you to tonight's sponsor. Check out our friends over at ahoyprint.com. Use our promo code FoosForce at checkout for 10% off your order. They have the starter stickers from Gen 9 back in stock, and they're only $5 a pop. And if you use my promo code, you save 10%.
Fantastic. I did see that Kingdom Hearts with the 20th anniversary, they're doing a lot of merchandise and everything.
Yeah.
They're coming out with these watches. I was looking it up. It's only 38 millimeters. Like 38 millimeter like watch head. I'm like, that's too small for my wrist. I'm upset. Buying Charizard was better. When was Charizard purple?
He was purple in Gen 2.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, they didn't have any it's kind of like what they do now. There's no true black Pokemon, you know. It's like off black.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So like back then they didn't have a color palette for black.
Right.
Hey Egg, how you doing, man? Raphael, how you doing, man? Just name my shiny Charizard sub to Foos for a dab. I thought you released your shiny Charizard. I thought you said I released it out of protest for you. By the way, thank you guys for the 10 likes. Very much appreciate it. Please make sure you guys go check out Max's stream as well. His link has been pinned to the top.
Same in my chat as well. Foosro Dabs stream link is pinned to the top as well. So be sure to go drop a like over on his stream as well. We may be competitors, but we're also friends. You know, we help each other out.
That's right. I released the normal Charizard. Oh, okay. I was about to say, the shiny one, I know even you wouldn't be that cruel. Raphael says you underestimate my power.
Ooh, that's right. I still need to record. I was over at his chat, and I'm over here. What's up, Most Like Dag? Thanks for coming by. Hopefully you didn't leave his chat to come by here, but either way, I appreciate it.
I think Egg has the ability to split screen. I'm not sure.
Sure.
Egg is like... Egg was one of the first people to be in my chat. Like, I was going back and looking at my old streams, and Egg was like one of the first people I had in my chat whenever I was shiny hunting. I was shiny hunting for Sweet.
Oh, that's incredible.
You have 2 shiny Charizard? Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, like, that being said as well, Chad, if you guys are like watching both of our streams, just mute one of them. Just mute the sound of one of them, that we're not having like, any feedback coming in on, you know, one end versus the other.
Oh crap! I pressed no. Dang it! That was the shiny.
That was the shiny.
Now we're 1 for 1, Max.
Dun dun
Dun dun dun.
dun.
All right.
Oh my god. So, what are your thoughts on how Sora looks like in Quadratum?
I think he looks amazing.
And then, so okay, I saw some Reddit, and it's, I'll tell you. So the theory is like the reason why Sora's hair is not like spiked up like how it was in like 1, 2, and 3, because there was only one other time in the Kingdom Hearts series Sora didn't have spiked up hair, and that was when he was a child before his heart became one with Ventus's.
That's true. That's a good point.
So basically, all the series says is Sora's hair is no longer spiky because Ventus is no longer a part of Sora. And I'm like, that's so stupid. It makes sense.
But at the same time, it really does, though. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. It's one that's like stupid, like out there, like fan theories, but it's like it does make sense.
It does. Let's see.
All right, 38 eggs. Let's go. Also, how are you getting your eggs actually? So are you just like doing like 5 at a time in your eggs, and you just move to the next one?
What are you talking about?
So like when you get your eggs, like do you just have like 5? Do you like
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
no,
yeah. I do batches of 5, and then when they're done, I put the next batch in.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's why. Cause I do like, I switch them around and everything. So like right now I'm doing is like, hey, every time like one of the Charmander's hatches a new egg, I put that Charmander in, and that new egg in, and take that Charmander out.
That's too much work for me. My brain doesn't work that fast.
Fair enough, Bowie. That's why I'm a release engineer. That's why I work in software and have to multitask on a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, I don't do that.
No, it was funny. Like, so like last week at work, so I took over some of the roles that one of my friends who left the company a couple months back had to like doing everything, and like I'm helping them out in like the meantime while they're hiring in like the new full-time position for like for my friend's girl.
Yeah.
And one of the things involved is handling like hardware orders. So I got information from sales like, oh hey, we need this quantity. Here's his part number. Here's his cost. Here's his delivery address. Da 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 da. Anyways, a couple times it happened where I didn't get like certain things. So I brought up in the meeting last week. I'm like, hey, just so you guys know, sales, like it's like I cannot go hunt you guys down. I can't go reach out to the customer and say, hey, what's this, what's that, or whatever. Like you guys need to give me this stuff in order for me to do all this hardware stuff. And then like, and one salesperson was like, no, you can email them. It's not hard. And basically him and I were just kind of going at it with each other in this meeting.
I mean, I get both sides of it, but you're right.
Right, exactly, yeah, right. Like, no, like if I had time, yeah, completely different story. If I had like available time to or whatever. And then I went to the office on Friday, and one of my friends there's like one of my coworker friends or whatever. Anyways, he's like, yeah, I heard you went off on sales on Monday. I'm like, yeah, and I'll do it again.
Yeah, people don't forget. I mean, the thing about business, here's my philosophy about business: time is money, and if you can increase productivity by eliminating the need to waste time, then you're good in my book. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm trying to get something done, I need it done in a timely manner. I don't need the emotion in it. I need the business of it, you know?
Right, exactly, yeah.
Like, for example, I don't want somebody telling me about how good of a job they're going to do. I want you to show me. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Cut the conversation out, you know?
Actions speak louder than words. That's a fact.
That's true.
Press the wrong button.
You know what I mean, though? Like, people want to talk about stuff, like, and just get like gratification knowing that their ideas are okay. But I'm like, just show me, you know? Like, I don't care. Show me.
Right, exactly. Thank you very much, Matt. Yeah, I'll be sure to download the video when you send it back over to me. Again, I'm sorry I sent you the wrong episode. It's
Oh,
like
rep.
I ended up sending Matt over my episode instead of his. He was like, and he like messages like, "Oh hey, you didn't send the right one." I'm like, "Oh, let me just send the actual one." And then he's like, "Oh, by the way, I have nothing going on today, so I edited your episode as well."
Nice.
Like, all right, cool.
It's awesome.
thanks,
Welcome on
Matt."
in, Deluxe. How you doing, man? Right? It's awesome.
Oh
Yeah.
like,
I believe that time is money, and you know, if you're gonna waste time, you're wasting money.
absolutely, yeah. But in my company, the saying goes like, "No sales is never wrong," and I'm like, well, that's the thing though. Is like, it's like I'm not the kind of person, especially in my current position, where I hate to say it, I'm not gonna get fired over doing something like that. I'm not gonna get fired.
What's up, Swaggy? How you doing?
Not having X, Y, and Z thing done in a certain amount of time. Like,
Yeah, I get that.
but with that being said, though, you know, it's like even if there was a chance I would still say what's on my mind in that sense because like if
You
you're
gotta
just like,
you
oh,
gotta
we're,
speak
like,
up. You gotta stand up for yourself.
Exactly right, because like the head of my department's always like, oh no, we're one team and everything, and I'm like you say that, but then when it comes to it, you're like, no, like this doesn't have to be an argument, like, it's just, and you're basically siding with sales.
Exactly. They like, for example, I disagree. The customer is not always right.
Oh no, never.
Like I know
No.
there are some real Karens in the drive-through line sometimes. You know, I'm like the poor McDonald's workers. They're just McDonald's workers, okay? They don't need to be berated because your McDouble is not perfect. It's not like perfectly cylindrical or whatever. You know, it is a McDonald's fast food burger. You know, shut up, sit down,
You get
eat
what
it.
you eat.
Yeah, I'm like,
like,
now if they screw up your order or whatever, if they give you the wrong thing or whatever, that's fine. But you don't need to make a big deal out of it. Just say, hey, I need this. You know.
and I'm a firm
Shaman, yeah, I
believer
gotcha. No, I did not. I'm
that-
still hunting. It says.
Like I'm a firm believer that
Look at the screen.
that you should work in everybody should work in some kind of customer like service kind of place, whether that's like a fast food restaurant, whether that's retail, something like that where you work directly with the public. I'm a firm believer that everybody should work in that kind of environment at least once in their life.
Right. The closest I've ever had to that is I like when I was in college, I worked for the university as a it was the School of Music's librarian, the music librarian, and I had to complete service requests for people for their music and getting copies done and stuff like that. Basically, my job basically was breaking the law because we broke copyright law a lot.
Oh, yep, I believe it.
Because you're not supposed to photocopy certain things, but we did it. We did anyway. You know, they're so rich though that they can pay all the fines. It doesn't matter. The university can pay whatever.
And welcome to Deluxe. How's it going?
I had to basically deal with the entire school of music's population and their music. So that was music for well over 500 people, you know, for different ensembles and different stuff. It was just a lot. That's the closest thing I have to like retail or customer support or whatever, because that's a very distinct and, you know, specialized group. Educational use clause. Yeah, I know, right? But I feel like we went a little bit overboard. So my friend Katie, who's Make the Destroyer, she went to the same college. I feel like we went a little overboard with that educational use. I mean, fair use only goes so far. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely right. Yeah, like the concept of fair use, it's definitely like a fine line though, where like before it goes like you said, it goes like overboard, like and everything. You kind of go like over the limit of what. At what point, where does fair use really kind of get cut off at?
Hashtag don't tell Susan. Yeah. Oh my God. So there was this professor that husband was a music composer, or it still is, but I just don't want to like talk about it in but she was like, every time she would see me doing my job, she would be like, so Josh, you okay with breaking the law? And I said, yeah, pays the bills. Call me Walter White of the copy room. Yeah.
I'm miscounting my account.
But no,
yeah, like,
she because I was copying basically we were copying to play her husband's music before, you know, and she's like, you know, I could tell like I could tell blank, you know, I almost said his name, and I said okay, go ahead and tell him, you know, I'm not the one that breaking the law, I'm just doing what my job says.
Exactly. You know, like I worked at a pizzeria for a couple of years.
That's a good one there for Deluxe.
Remember, like, one of my experiences, this was like, this was a Karen scenario, and now I'll get into like some of the illegal stuff I had to do as well. Anyways, so this is like maybe 11:30 at night. We were about like, I was getting ready, you know, close up shop and everything and whatnot. Customer calls, say like, oh, I know order's wrong, da da. I'm like, okay, no problem, you know, like,
yeah,
bring it whatever, replace it, and then so the person came in, and she looked at me dead in the eye and said, "You didn't spit it in the pizza, right?"
Not yet.
I'm like, no, exactly, no, like, I'm like, no, like, okay, so like, preference, I was like 19 at the time, I was the store manager and everything, like, I think to myself, like, why would I do something like that? Customer left, looked at my coworker and said, I should have spanned her pizza. Not because she was rude, but because she put that idea in my mind. like, come on now. And then like there was like a lot of times over like end of like day sales or whatever. I would call you know, like the owner and everything, like, oh well, like oh how much you know they like in terms of like how much did we sell today, whatever, da da. Depending on what it was, he's like, all right, cut out like X amount of money from like the total sales. Basically, money he doesn't pay back in taxes.
Right.
And I'm like, if this happened, like, if the IRS ever come by, I am throwing you under the bus.
Right.
Like,
that's funny.
So like every single time, I'm like, all right, wait, no, like.
And Meta, we're doing a mascot swap, so he's doing Charmander, I'm doing Eevee. And then Pace, you can Google that question, right? It's 1 in 512 if I'm not mistaken, but you know you can Google these questions.
Yeah, it's 512 Masuda with Shiny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm already at 50x.
Yeah, I'm about to be. Yeah, I don't mean to be like that, but like Landon has taught me to like some questions don't need to be answered by a streamer. You know what I mean? Yeah, like he says he said he has this question. Hey, what happens if I get a shiny while I'm grinding? You get a shiny while you're grinding. What am I supposed to say? What happens when I pee in my pants? You have pee in your pants. You predict 5 eggs? That would be great. I would love that.
Yeah. Now I would love to have a shiny, you know, in 5 eggs, but nope, I'm 51 eggs in right now.
What is the capital of Texas? Is it Austin?
I mean, Google it.
I mean, like, I think he's just trivia. I think Artie is just being a smart.
Oh yeah, smart. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, what is let me know if I'm right. Is it Austin, Texas? I'm pretty sure it's Austin. I want to say Dallas, but it's not.
I think San Antonio, Texas, I thought was the capital.
Pretty sure the capital of Texas is T.
Good. That's good.
Okay, Deluxe. Artie, that's pretty great. What would you do if you got 1 million? What would you do if you got 1 million subscribers and dollars? I would have 1 million subscribers and dollars. Nothing would change.
Exactly.
It is Austin. Is it Austin? Oh, I'm gonna be so happy if it's Austin. I'm like, there you go.
I think it's San Antonio.
Is it?
I don't know why I really want to see it San Antonio.
So please somebody confirm this. I want to be right.
You just gotta be right.
No. I just want to be right.
Exactly. No, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. Austin. It has to be Austin. Therefore, he's right.
That's right. Pace says it is. Somebody else confirm that. Totally didn't cheat. It's not that I don't trust you, Pace, but you might be leading me on. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, it is Austin.
Nice. I don't know what made me think that. I was like, it's definitely not Dallas. I was like, the other one I know is Austin.
Yeah.
You're right. I live in Austin. Oh, cool.
I've never been to Texas. It's one of the states I would love to go to.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that episode of SpongeBob where they're like completely bashing Texas?
Oh, of course, yeah. Of course I do. Right? Like, hey Patrick, what am I? Stupid.
No, on Texas.
Oh, what's the difference?
That was such a controversial episode in my eyes. I'm like, imagine you being from Texas and be like, Mom, Dad, why are they making fun of us?
Oh, yeah.
Like, those poor kids, just singled out.
I love it though. Like, old SpongeBob was good SpongeBob. I'm sorry. Like that,
Yeah, before
before
Atlantis SquarePantis.
Exactly. It was a hill I would die on. It's SpongeBob was best, and SpongeBob's prime was all the way up to, for I guess, Atlantis SquarePantis, whatever. Like, and it reached like a certain point where it started going just awful and everything. Like even today, you can rewatch like the older episodes and still get a good kick out of it.
Yeah, my favorite was the You know what I'm talking about? What?
So we're like what? It was the Krusty Krab new hire like.
Yeah, the new hire episode, the employee manual.
Oh, yeah, the employee
I'm
manual.
ready. No, you're not.
And his face just goes like.
People order our patties, otherwise known as poop. Oh my god. Imagine it being 68. That'd be hilarious. It'd be more hilarious if it was 69. Nice.
Definitely nice.
I'm just glad that we're doing a hunt that's not full odds, you know?
Yeah, I mean, because I'm doing a full odds hunt. We're both doing full odds hunts as it is.
I've been doing full odds for like since the beginning of the year, and it's starting.
Yeah,
it's
you
irking me.
did Regis Steel. Now you're doing Shaman.
I did a rock first, and then steel, and now I'm doing shaman. So yeah, like I've been doing it since like literally the day before the new year.
Yeah, I have to go back on Arceus, and I still have to get the code or whatever for Darkrai, the hotel key.
Oh, you need to do that.
Yep.
It's done by the end of the month.
Oh yeah, I'll probably get it. I'll get it tomorrow probably because I have both games digitally, so you have to put in a new cartridge.
Yeah, it's on BDSP though, not Arceus.
Right, yeah.
Yep. Can't wait to try to shiny hunt that boy.
Yeah, because that's the thing as well. It's like I do like shiny hunting as well, but it's also like I feel like names. I'm like small enough where like I could do like other things and not really impact my overall growth. You know?
Yeah. The reason I wear black shirt is because this is my sorry for the coughing shirt, and I think it makes it merch. By the way, buy some merch. I wear it because sometimes whenever I have bright colors, the dark colors pop. You know. He says I make the dark side look cool. Do you say 50? Do you say 59?
Yeah.
Jeez, man, you're 10 ahead of me.
Because I'm not doing 5 at a time like you.
That's insane.
I think that makes more sense though than the other thing of just it's like at first I thought I was like doing more than you because I was in the wild area versus you being in a rock.
I think both methods are fast. I really do think that the slight number of steps being less is starting to catch up though. You know what I mean? Like I think it's like such a minuscule thing, but like you know how like blinkers will sometimes get in sync with other cars. Mm-hmm. Then they'll get back out of sync.
Yeah, no, that's crazy how that works though, because it's like a
everyone has its own. Every one of them have its own pattern. It's insane.
Right, exactly. I was gonna say it's like optical illusion kind of thing, but like it really like isn't though either, you know.
It's really not. It's actually a delay, and every car is special. Like its own blinker. It's like giraffe pattern, giraffe spots and zebra stripes. It's kind of insane.
Let's see, on you.
In Brilliant Diamond Soul, somebody got a shiny Arceus, didn't have a Master Ball, kill it with Selfless Struggle, it ran out of moves. That's awful.
Oof. Big oof.
Yeah, I have a Master Ball and I'm saving it for Arceus.
I still have Master Ball as well, but like I always quick ball first before I do anything else.
I quick ball, and then I also have timer balls because timer balls increase with the number of turns that pass.
Oh yeah.
I'll Ultra Ball. I probably won't even attack Arceus if I'm being honest. I'm probably just gonna status move him like this paralyzed.
I mean, so like I have a Cricket Tune, I think like level 55 or something right now that I used against Shaman, that I'm planning using against like Arceus and Darkrai as well with Ball Swipe on it. So
yeah.
Plus, I also take like advantage of like when they're not shiny, I at least like test like, okay, how much damage is like this move going to be?
Yeah, I'm afraid of it like a crit or a high roll or something like that, and like
right,
and failing. If it comes down to it, like for example with Registeel, I just threw a Master Ball because I have like 7.
Oh, look at you!
I mean, like in Wonder Trades,
Oh, I forgot about that. Right, I keep forgetting about it. You get some hack mods like, oh hey, here's a Master Ball with it as well.
Yeah, it took like 50 hours. I would be mad too if I failed it. Yeah, how do I have that many? How did I have that many Master Balls? You do Wonder Trade, dude. Wonder Trade, you'll get hacked mons and people will send you Master Balls with them. You can take the items. There's nothing wrong with the items.
Yeah, just release the Pokemon.
Yeah, release the Pokemon, take the item.
Basically.
Not hard.
Yeah, so initially my Kingdom Hearts run on Livestream, I wasn't planning on getting the Ultimate Weapon or 100% in the game.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, because like off screen I've been grinding a lot and everything, and I realized, I don't know if you know about this or not, in Halloween Town there's a glitch where if you don't get the red training marker in Oogie's Manor before the manor gets destroyed, you can't access it anymore. Then you can't activate the training marker.
Really?
Yeah. So after I missed out on it, so I went back to try activating, like, oh, this isn't working. And then when the Chimera appeared and I took it down, I was able to actually use the Trinity mark. I'm like, huh, so I guess there is a way to kind of get around this flag. Okay.
I guess so. It's Wonder it's the surprise trade, Wonder Trade. Pace. Just look it up, man.
Maybe it is surprise trade in this game though.
Pokerus is good, randomly got one from a catch. Yeah, Pokerus is the virus that increases the stats.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't increase their base stat total. What it does is it makes them learn faster, if that makes sense. They gain more stat per level.
Yeah.
So they get to their maximum higher faster than regular. That's basically all it does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I still have some Pokerus mods in my Pokemon home.
I still got plenty.
I'm sure I do.
I still got plenty, so that means that they're all gonna transfer to whatever games they transfer to.
Right, exactly. Speaking of which, how many Pokemon do you think would be available in Scarlet and Violet version?
That's a good question. I would say at least 400.
At least, yeah, it makes sense, because I mean that's what the norm is.
How do you sleep it? I have no idea what you're saying, Pace. If you're asking me what surprise trade is, you need to like play the game. It's like a core mechanic of the game.
I also appreciate how it took them, how BDSP finally has Wonder Trade in it.
Does it really?
Yeah, it came out with the latest updates.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully we'll get some hacked mons with some
Not possible. They already put in some security measures like hackmons and everything.
Dang it. I want some of champs.org.
Oh yeah, that's how you know it's hacked. You got the champs.org, you got like these random sites, you got like these Discord names, like nope, they're hacked.
Surprise trade, yeah. That's what I said. Why are you upset that it got Pokerus? I mean, Pokerus is awesome. It's super rare.
No, it's not a bad thing.
It's super rare, and it's awesome if you do have it. And if a Pokemon has it, it can like give it to another Pokemon. So you can like keep them in your like in their PC, and like you can store Pokemon with Pokerus and always have it. It's awesome. It's great. It's great for Eevee training.
Oh yeah.
If you're not doing vitamins and stuff, it's absolutely fantastic.
Or you just abuse the Pokejab system and Sword and Shield.
That too.
Yeah, I think Alan told me about that trick.
Alan,
was the one, or
Alan,
was.
Alan. Steve.
That's cool.
Ha ho wa he ha ho 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 ha ho wa he ha ho 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 ha ho wa he ha ho 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 ha ho wa he ha ho ho ho. Oh, you know, from Nemo.
Oh yeah, like what was like
You're like, what is he doing?
No. I'm trying to remember the no, the scene was in like the aquarium.
Yeah, Mount Wanahakalugi.
Oh yeah.
Shark bait, ooh-ah-ha.
Finding Nemo, such a good movie. Now that's a world you should do in Kingdom Hearts, is Finding Nemo.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Like,
hello, the name's Bruce. Hey, my name's Sora.
Like, that's even no, you don't do it as like you do that as a minigame world. Like, drop Winnie the Pooh, because Kingdom Hearts 3 Winnie the Pooh was the worst.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
an afterthought.
I want Winnie the Pooh to have like its own world. I think they've had it side for a while now.
It's always been a side. It's never been.
I know. I want it to be its own, is what I mean. You know.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I want the 100-acre wood to actually, because they did do a Christopher Robin movie a while ago. You know.
Yeah. Oh right. Yeah. I forgot about that.
It had Ewan McGregor in it.
Oh my gosh.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Alright, when's the Obi-Wan Kenobi show supposed to come out?
They delayed it by 2 days, so it's now, I believe it's May 27th now, or maybe 29th. And it's the Friday. It's the Friday, whatever number that is. And they're gonna do the first 2 episodes. They delayed it.
Protesting.
They delayed it. Why? Why are you protesting?
Oh, I'm joking. Because they delayed it by 2 days.
Oh. They delayed it by 2 days, and Ewan McGregor says, but never fear, we're going to give you the first 2 episodes on Friday. Because it was going to be Wednesday, and then Friday you're going to get another episode, so they're just doing both on Friday.
Oh, okay, I see.
Because I believe part of the reason was is that more traffic happens on the weekend.
That makes sense, yeah. Alright, Evolution Fusions, what do you mean by that, Raphael?
I never understand what Raphael means sometimes. Much love, Raphael, but I sometimes do not understand you.
69.
69. I'm at 62.
Oh, beautiful. I put an egg in and placed my Colossal accidentally, so I was like, oh, I gotta go fix that.
One time while I was racing, I believe it was with Landon, I got stuck against the Wobbuffet, so I had to kill it. So it was level 60, so all the Eevees had to level up. It was awful.
Oh god.
It was awful. Hey, Steve-O, how you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome on in, my dude. How's it going? It's going. It's going. So close to 69. That's right.
Beautiful. I'm about to be at 70 in minutes.
69.
I'm asking if you would like Eevee fusions. Not really, Raphael. I don't know how those will really look like. It just does not sound like a fun time, honestly. Like Eevee fusions.
I hate the idea of fusing Pokemon. That concept is dumb to me.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm not opposed. I don't think it's like a stupid idea, but I feel like in this point, it's been like overplayed.
I think that like the black and white gimmick was cool, but then like they did the same thing with Solgaleo and Lunala, and I was like, well, I'm losing my taste for this, you know?
Yeah, and then they kind of like did the same thing with Calyrex and Glacier.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's like a mounting kind of situation, and I kind of understand that, but it still takes 2 Pokemon to achieve its final form, and I think that's kind of dumb.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think that's kind of dumb. Unless they want to give us multiple of that copy of that Pokemon, because I like to have a complete dex. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing though, is that if you use like those fusion items and everything though, you really cannot. You can only have like one of them at a time, which sucks. So it's like, you want black and white Kyurem? Nope, sorry, you can only pick one. You want like a Ghost Rider and Ice Rider Calyrex? Nope, sorry.
The only way to do it is to trade it from another copy.
Right. I think the only one that you have like dupes on is Duskmane and the is like the Necrozma,
Yeah.
the Solgaleo and Lunala stuff. For example, if you have the enzymes get fused along with the types. Raphael, I understand what you're saying, but like I do not think I do not like the idea at all.
Now, I'll ask you a better question than that. What would you say to a normal type evolution?
No.
I think once they cover all the types, I would be down for it.
That's fine, yes, but like if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna do normal type before you have the remaining 9 types covered, no.
I think it as like a final form, like you know, if you like the only way to evolve Eevee into that is if you have the Pokedex data for every other evolution. That would be awesome. I would like some kind of like closing thing, like the evolution that is like the final form of Eevee, which is already like in a sense like incomplete mon. You know what I mean? Like it has so much potential to go anywhere else, you know, and adapt the adaptable mon. Well,
so funny you mentioned. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say like it becomes complete, you know, that way.
Right. It's funny you mentioned that though, because in Pokemon Insurgents, Eevee does have a Mega Evolution in Pokemon Insurgents.
Yeah.
Where based on the move you use and based on typing, it transforms Eevee into that evolution.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what would be really cool is if they gave it like an Arceus kind of ability, like it's type change or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Like so
like
if
a
it
plate style thing or
yeah,
like
you
Arceus system or yeah.
If you give it like for example, if you give it a water stone to hold, like as a hold item, it could
that type.
It could become that type, and then it would take on like slight characteristics of Vaporeon, but not all the way. How sick would that be?
That'd be awesome, actually. Yeah, I see where you go with that.
Like, if you give it the stone of a different type, like it would like gain like the color palette a little bit, and it would gain like some of the features, like Umbreon for example. It would gain like a more sleek instead of furry coat. It would gain more sleek thing. It would gain like the golden rings of some sort around its ears.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it would gain the ability to. I would say instead of it being just dark, it would be normal and dark. It would become a secondary type.
With like this like transformation kind of thing.
Yeah. So like if it holds the stone that it's related to, it will gain a secondary type rather than switching.
Okay, guys. So keep the normal type and then like.
It would be like normal electric, normal water. Yeah. Normal ice. That'd be very versatile. Okay, 69. Oh, yeah. Can we get it? Nope. Just an idea. I'm like, if I was a developer, I think that idea would be really, really cool. Because in the competitive scene, that would mean a lot. You know, that stab normal type is kind of crucial for some things like facade and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no, you need the stab normal type for sure, like facade and whatnot. But
you can have then, though, a stab last resort as well. That wouldn't be bad.
Right.
It's something to consider, you know. I'm like if you're talking about new mechanics and stuff like that, I think that mechanic would be a lot of fun. Just me personally.
Excuse me, sorry. No, I mean I do agree. I think. Look, that kind of makes it, like, again, I just want to see what the new mechanic is in Scarlet and Violet version, though, because...
I think they've already told us.
What do you mean, like?
Strong and agile style. I think that's going to be the new gimmick. I think instead of doing, like, a Mega Evolutions or Dynamax, I think it's going to be the strong and agile style.
Insurgents Mega Eevee should be in the main games? Raphael, I would love that to happen, but in a realistic sense, not possible for.
I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna bring back Megas.
Not gonna bring back Megas. They were not giving Mega to a non-final form.
That too. I don't think that they're going to. I don't think they're gonna bring back Megas because they would have already done it. People have been talking about it forever. If they did, it would mean a lot of happy fans. but I don't think at this point they're listening to the fans. They just
even then though, regardless, happy fans, how messed up is that? How bad is it gonna mess up the meta though?
yeah. I think they can work around it because Megas they weren't that broken anyway. I mean, it's just like Gigantamax, you know, and if they need to, they can nerf it as well. They can make it temporary if they need to.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true, yeah.
They can nerf it however they want. The Mega Evolution only lasts 5 turns. You know, they can do that if they want. Or if you swap out, the Mega reverts back to normal, can't revert. You know, there's so many ways they can nerf it. But like, it was not that broken in the first place, because I mean, some Megas were kind of stupid, like Mega Kangaskhan was kind of stupid. But I mean, if it's broken, then they can in VGC they can just ban it, you know.
Right. Well, speaking of Mega Kangaskhan, because in the 2v2 I'm doing right now, my Amoonguss has parental bond.
Oh, that's cool.
And I did not know this till after I used it. Parental bond is only applicable to attacking moves. I'm like, can I use growth and get +2 like?
Oh, that would be sick. Oh my god, like Swords Dance or something?
He said, no, you can't. No, it's only physical moves. It's only attacking moves.
That's a great question, though.
Which still, though,
or double recover, or double synthesis.
Oh, gosh. yeah. Now I can see why it's only attacking moves.
I mean, that would have been stupid. That would have been beyond stupid had that been a thing. Is there a limited number of Pokemon home trades? Yeah, you can only do like 3 at a time for instead of 10 at a time, unless you pay for it.
Right. Prince of Bond, Eevee, Raphael, that ability only makes sense with the Pokemon like Kangaskhan for obvious reasons. I
would say Parental Bond works for Marowak.
That could work, yeah, but you could also say like Drapion. No, not Drapion.
Dreepy? Yeah, the Dragapult, yeah.
Would make sense. Like, that line would make sense as well, like a parental bond, because, like, the Dragapult has, like, Dreepies, like, as part of its evolution.
Yeah. Does that mean 3 times a day? No, it means 3 spots. If they're occupied, you can't use them. You have to wait.
GTS trading, it's only 3 no matter.
Yeah.
GTS trading is 1 if you don't pay, but then 3 if you do pay, and then...
Oh, yeah.
Wonder
Trade is, it's 10 if you pay, it's 3 if you don't. It's correct. 1 for GTS, yeah.
Yeah, right now I'm trying to get like all the Vivillion patterns.
What's the difference between Mega and Gigantamax? They're both like gimmicks that happened different generations. Mega evolutions were evolutions added to Pokemon temporarily for the whole battle, and Gigantamax forms were like a 3-turn kind of thing that Sword and Shield did. If that makes sense. Like Gigantamax was more OP, but it was temporary. They seem hella similar. Yeah, they kind of are. It's just one of them, like the Mega Evolutions, it lasts for the whole battle, you know? And your Pokemon is buffed in whatever stat is buffed for it. Like, for example, Mega Charizard X is a physical attacker, and the Mega Charizard Y is a special attacker. And Mega Charizard X, he becomes a Dragon type. So Charizard is a permanent Dragon type when it's Mega Evolved.
Makes sense. Raphael, the only thing with that, though, is that when Eevee evolves, it does switch its ability as well. Because Eevee has Adaptability and Q-Charm is its second ability, right?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, then when it evolves, it gets, like Bolt Absorb, Water Absorb, Synchronize.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it wouldn't be able to carry over the Parental Bond ability, even if Eevee could potentially learn it.
Yeah. That'd be kind of broken. If it did.
Yeah. Definitely would be. I'm still, it's like right now in the GTS, I'm like trading away all my Salvos for Pavilions because I was like trying hunting Salvo on my own time, like before I even started doing YouTube stuff, and yeah, I still have like maybe another 50, 60 Salvos left.
That's awesome though.
Oh yeah, I love it. Let's see. Wonder Box, what do we got on the Wonder Box here? Oh, I do not have any hack mod. Definitely not. Just by like, I have 7 Pokeballs and 3 Ultra Balls. None of those are hacked.
Yeah. Well, Home prevents hacked Pokemon.
It does?
Yeah. It physically will not take Pokemon that have been hacked.
So, you know, my idea, Raphael. It's not that I don't like the idea. I'm just, to be honest with you, I'm just being realistic about it.
Yeah, I mean, you're asking his opinion, Raphael.
Right.
He gave you his opinion.
Did I miss? No, I'm at 84. Okay. Every time I open up the Pokemon box, I feel like I like miscounted or something, or like.
Yeah.
Not really found that, but yeah. Perfect. Cool. I need that last night. Thanks. Okay, let me see this actually.
I think there's a lot of good things about Pokemon. I think there's a lot of bad things about Pokemon.
Okay,
what?
Nope. They still sorry, Bruce. They still allow hacked mods in Pokemon Home.
They do.
I got a bit.ly/BLDZ1 Shiny Pavilion level 100.
Oh, okay. Well, there must be a new patch they got around then, because I remember I tried putting like a machamps.org one in there, and it says this Pokemon is not able to travel to Pokemon Home. Was the message that popped up.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It was from Sword. So I mean, like it was going to their.
Maybe bypassed it because this one came from it says Magma Alola region, so maybe when it gets from bank to home, it doesn't bypass that.
Maybe if it's like a hack from like an earlier generation, it bypasses the system.
Right.
Yeah, because like people can PK hex things in pretty easily.
Yep. Oh yeah, I know
in
all
Alola.
about PK hacks. Well, primarily because like my 2v2 we used PK hacks for some instances because we could encounter like megas in the wild, and the megas break if they're in your party when you like turn off the game. So
Really?
we use like so we use like PK hacks to like re-mega them and everything and whatnot. Like we don't use PK hacks to like cheat or whatever, but we just use it to kind of like when needed.
No, my Mega Blaziken and Pokemon X never unmega'd in my party.
Really? Like you saved your clothes and everything?
Yeah.
It might be Aura that's breaking, or maybe it might be.
It must be.
Maybe Pile or something. I don't know, but regardless, but yeah, so we used that stuff and everything.
Yeah. Oh, goodness me. I really hope I get this, like even if it wasn't a race, I hope I do end up getting this like soon, because I just don't have enough shiny reactions to like keep making content, you know.
No, neither do I. Like, I just posted my Shaman one 2 weeks ago, and I got Shaman back in January.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back and recycle some of my stuff. So, like for example, I might do like a top 10 or top 5 reactions that made me laugh.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like I might go and reuse them and repurpose them for that way. I don't know. I don't like doing that kind of stuff, but like I need to find ways to repurpose it because I don't have enough content yet.
Right. I mean, that's something I'm gonna start doing, like, because I'm starting to like work on some like scripted reviews and everything.
Nice.
And,
I'm gonna be doing some more scripted like MCU Pokemon trainer things.
Oh yeah, I like the Spider-Man one. You also did Iron Man, right?
Iron Man, yeah.
Yeah, that was good and everything. But yeah, because like what I'm doing is I'm recording like all the gameplay like on my OBS and everything, because like what you already know as well, like, the Stream Deck, incredible thing for just recording gameplay and that's it. So like my idea is like I'm gonna use like some of that footage from like the gameplay and everything in the actual review, and then like down the road if I want to do like top 5s, top 10s or whatever, I'm just gonna like reuse those files.
Yeah.
And everything like later on there, I just have it with me. Oh, there's 89.
Yeah, I'm gonna I think I'm gonna also do well, Wednesday I'm planning on doing my first Pokemon White video where I'm gonna do White Randomizer.
Right.
But I think like in my spare time, I think I'm gonna try recording, like just recording and sitting down in a bulk session and doing challenge videos like Timmy B does, and then doing commentary over it, picking the highlights.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I was thinking about that because I mean I can record and speed through a game playing a challenge run, like of using a Charizard only run or something like that. That would not be very hard at all. I mean, I could do that on the side, then I could just record. I could commentate it up, you know, commentary and stuff like that, and then posted as like a challenge video.
Wait, is that what Timmy does? Is he just
Yeah.
do like recording and post them?
Yeah. What he does is he records the whole thing, and then he edits down and puts commentary over it.
Got it. Okay, I was sure if he like recorded everything while he was doing it and then just cut out those parts and everything, but
Nah, I mean there's some merit to doing that. But I'll probably just end up doing it that way because I mean I can run through like I can do like can you beat Pokemon Yellow with only a Charizard or something like that. I can run through Pokemon Yellow like easily, fast. I mean, especially with speed up and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, definitely very easy to speed up and everything.
I can figure it out, and then you just write a script and you're good to go. Talk about the highlights of the best moments, and 20-minute video, you're good to go.
Bada boom.
I'll probably do something like that, like maybe July or June or something like that. You know, probably spend like a weekend doing that. Now that Shield Trade Lock is done, though, I have a little bit more free time to just stream, and I can record if I want. Like I can record. I don't have to record like a set scheduled series. You know, I can record some stuff, get some gameplay footage, like you were saying, and just kind of like chill.
Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at right now. Though, it's like I still have my solo series going on, and yeah, it's like that. Like that's like that's the biggest thing for me right now. Although I'm probably like I only maybe have like 20 episodes left or something in that series, according to Yohane, who's one of the devs for the game I've been playing.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, no, like you're like almost close to like the end of like the current version of the game. They're working on a version 12 that hasn't dropped yet. Or sorry, like episode 12 or something, whatever it is, where it's like still more stuff onto it and everything. And
makes sense.
Oh no, I gotta run away from this Wobbuffet.
Oh no. You can't run away. Unless you got a Pokédoll.
Does it have oh, it has Shadow Attack.
That's why I was saying I had to kill it, you know. And I had a Pokédoll for the second time though. It was annoying because I mean I went up to like level 25 or something like that, and Charmander had to go through all that many times.
That's
awful.
right. Thankfully, it was only one Charmander though, so I'm happy about that. But
Yeah.
now it's like, oh, it's trying to learn like all these moves and everything. I'm like, you're not learning any of these moves. You're going in the box. I'm gonna just
You're trade fodder.
Good point. I should just be doing that instead of just doing a match release. Like what I have been doing.
Yeah, I'll probably put like a box of these on Pokemon Home. People love Eevee. People love Charmander. You can get like I trade Charmander for Regice all the time. Regice I trade for either Rayquaza or Mewtwo, and Mewtwo I trade for like Eternatus, and then Eternatus you can trade for literally anything.
Good point, yeah, because everybody wants to Eternatus.
Yeah, like but you can trade like an Eevee or a Charmander for Regice easily from Pokemon Home. You'll get like a Chinese one. Regice you can trade for a Mewtwo. Or you can trade for a Rayquaza, trade that for Eternatus, and then you're good. That's how I get anything I want on Pokemon Home. And then I'll trade like Eternatus for Cubfu or something like that. I have like 4 or 5 Cubfus that way. It's great.
It's actually not a bad idea, I gotta say. Like, not at all.
Yeah, it's just called like it's like those people on TikTok that do they're doing like a trade up challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing that.
Oh, nice.
Like there are people that are trying to trade. There's a guy I've been following who's trying to trade up. He tried to trade up like I believe it was like $1, and now he's trying to trade it up to get to a Tesla from Elon Musk himself.
Oh wow.
So he started with $1, and now I think he has like the equivalent of like $40,000 or something like that now. He's been going for a while.
Yeah, that's a lot of dedication right there.
And I mean, people seek him out to trade with him because he's popular on TikTok. That's the whole reason that it's working. And like he says, he's not trading for any old Tesla. He's trading something from Elon Musk himself. He says, I have to receive it from Elon Musk himself. So people are like tagging Elon Musk and stuff like that. And I think Elon actually like commented on one of his things, said maybe one day or something like that. It was actually kind of cool. Like he was like, I have to do this. Oh, by the way, did you see that rocket launched? It was the first private launch to space. Like,
yeah, I saw that.
Just civilians just going to space, just for the hell of it.
It's ridiculous.
It's awesome. I love that that's being a thing.
I don't know. I have my own viewpoint of it. Everything.
I think I think that like space travel needs to become like more readily accessible, because like the rate the planet's decaying, one day we're gonna have to do that. It's gonna be like a Wall-E situation. I think this is a great step. Like private ventures to go to space are becoming more and more frequent. I think that's awesome. I think that you know, I mean, regardless if you think billionaires and trillionaires are okay, I think that the idea of funding space exploration is a huge thing. You know?
See, I don't disagree with you all there, but then like, have you seen like the movie Don't Look Up on Netflix?
No.
That basically it's political satire, and that's really where this like concept like going into space everything comes from. It's like the elite, the 1%, etc. They could afford going to space, whereas like everybody else, like they're gonna die in this dead planet basically, and that's where I find it morally, you know,
as it becomes more readily accessible, supply and demand kick in. For example, as it becomes more readily accessible, the price goes down. Just like automobiles, when automobiles were first introduced to American history, there were only 1,000, and it was only the rich elite that had their own transportation that weren't horse and buggy, you know? They didn't have their own things. And then it became every American had a crank. Then every American had its own thing, you know? Don't Look Up gave me existential dread.
I see what you're saying, yeah. Like,
you see what I mean? Like, like, just for example, computers. Computers were only owned by the rich, and they were literally government offices and like or individually wealthy people that could own a room that was dedicated to a computer, and then it became readily accessible. So I mean, space travel becoming private, right now it's expensive and it's out of our reach, but you give it like 75 to 100 years and people have been doing it for a while. It gets to that point where it's super cost efficient to go to space. They find out new ways to do it. So you could take a space vacation. Did you know what they're doing about the moon, right? The moon base that they're doing.
It or whatever.
Yeah, well, they're sending packages up and it's putting it into orbit, and it's like the rovers and stuff are assembling the base before humans actually interact with it.
Interesting.
It's actually really interesting if you think about it.
Oh, yeah, no, it really is.
I mean,
God.
I'm sorry for talking so much about it. It really interests me like to no end, to the fact that our country is getting to that point. Our world is getting to that point where we no longer need the dependence of a government contract to go to space. Like, if you win the lottery, which is rare, you can go to space. You know, it's like right now that's out of most people's reach. But give it 60, 70 to 100 years, anything like, I mean, like look at automobiles. You know, automobiles at the beginning, people are like, this will never become a thing. This will never stick on. Or the Wright brothers, when they first started flying, people are like, that'll never catch on. That'll never be a thing. What are they doing? You know? And now, I mean, airplane travel was super expensive when it first started, but now look at it.
Now it's right. No,
it was only it was only the elite that could do it.
Right, now you have like all those like budgeted planes and everything, and
I mean, it's like one of the most heavily populated modes of transportation. I mean, like also back in the day, passage from England to the colonies, you know, like, or you know, the undiscovered areas, you know, it costs so much to have a ship, you know, things become more readily accessible. Any idiot can own a boat nowadays.
Especially put it, any idiot can own a boat nowadays, which is very true.
That needs to be the name of my autobiography. Any idiot can own a boat nowadays. Like talk about Foos talks about existential concepts.
Yeah, and I will buy it. Like make that into like a book or something. Yeah, I will buy it.
Right.
Good read.
So, what do you think about going making our target for the night 150? I'm
on board with that.
Cool.
Because I'm at 101 right. I'm at 100 right now.
Yeah, I don't feel like stopping right now, but I know that probably in the next 30 minutes or 40 minutes, I'll probably be tired.
Yeah, and like I told you as well, my goal all the time is to have at least about a 2-hour stream and everything. And I figured since we're streaming together, let's raid together.
Yeah. That's if I have enough people to do that. I don't like sending a raid unless it's at least like 3 people.
All right, fair enough.
You know, I don't want to send somebody a raid and then it's just me. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's happened a couple times when I had lower viewers. I'm like, I don't want to do that again.
I can understand that, yeah.
I know they don't care, but it's the thought that counts. But I want to send love. You know what I mean? I want to send some Make it not about me.
Right.
Because at that point, if it's just some one person saying, "Oh, hey, raid," you know, they feel like they have to plug my link, and I'm like, I don't want that.
No, I don't raid to plug by any means either. I just do like really, I don't believe in the idea of like, oh hey, I'm out stopping somebody's stream, say hi, and like drop my link. Like no,
Yeah.
because like YouTube's gonna be like, oh you didn't, that subscriber you got, yeah, no,
Yeah,
not gonna happen. It's like,
yeah, I've been gaining and losing subscribers so quickly. The purges have been real, man.
same here. Like I've been fluctuating between like 327, 328 for the past like 3 weeks now.
Yeah, I've been on 1850 for like literally like a month, and it's been going up and down. I went up to 1857 yesterday, and now I'm back down to 1851.
It's insane. Like I don't know why this keeps I don't know why it keeps happening.
I think I know why. It's because a lot of my folks joined on during my Minecraft days, and they realized, oh hey, he's not doing Minecraft anymore. Who's this guy? Oh, he's playing Pokemon. I don't like Pokemon, and they're leaving. So I'm phasing out the people that don't care that, or they just joined in for one thing, and they're like, oh hey, he doesn't just do TCG, or oh hey, he doesn't just do shiny hunting. So that, or I might have made people mad, because I tend to make people mad in the comment section sometimes.
And whatever. like I guess that's kind of like the other thing as well. It's like me. It's like honestly, I'm small enough where I could like get as many views, in Kingdom Hearts or anything. No, not really. But at the same time, it's like what's to me like there's not a difference between like 20 views versus 40 views. To me, there's no difference.
Yeah.
So I'm like I could just do like whatever and really just
Well, dude, my average is 20 views.
That's insane.
I don't get it. That's why I stopped doing uploads. I'm like, they don't happen. My streams, I average anywhere between 50 to 100, which is because people popping in and out of the stream. It makes sense,
Right.
But like, I don't know, man. Streams just do better. Uploads do not. Like all that hard work that went into Spider-Man, I'm only at like I didn't even break 100.
Oh wow.
I'm like that personally just shouldn't happen. You know what I mean? Like I just don't think that should happen.
No,
still here, still lurking. Thank you so much, Prediction 120. Appreciate you there, Steve-O. You are awesome, my guy.
Right, but like, that's the other thing as well, though. Is like really like in terms of like views and everything. Like my current solo series, I'm averaging about like 25 views a video, which I'm really happy about. But I was saying more so in terms of like streams, because like Pokemon streams, I hit about like maybe 50 or so, give or take.
Yeah.
Whereas like my last Kingdom Hearts one, I got like 20 views. I'm like, okay, cool. Like.
Yeah, that's like not a huge difference at all on the grand scheme of things.
It really isn't, no, and it's like kind of hard for me like sometimes kind of understand that as well, like visualize like, oh well, other people like around me or whatever, like they're getting like hundreds of like views or a stream. I'm like, okay, I gotta stop doing this. Like I gotta like first I really just have to stop being like comparing myself.
Yeah, it's hard not to though. Like whenever you see the success of other people, you're like, oh, how do you do that? I mean, because I don't think I'm doing, like, personally, I don't think I'm doing anything different from Timmy or Landon or anything like that, but they just have better, like, results, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe
I think the only thing is that they do it more, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
They have a better retention because they have more opportunities for people to catch them live. I'm getting more, like, for example, I'm averaging at about 4 streams a week now, which is great. I just can't do too much because like I don't want people to be like, oh hey, where'd he go? Once I do inevitably get busy again, because my busy time is the fall. That's just the time that life gets busy, work gets busy. It's just one of those times, and then around now nothing's happening, so like I don't know, it's just I don't want to like lure people into a false sense of security saying, oh hey, Foos is gonna be live this day. That's not how it works,
Right. Well, I mean, for me, like I always have like I only have one set day a week, and that is Tuesday night. Yeah, it's Tuesday night. That's my only like set one. Aside from that, okay, if I'm able to like, I know tonight, like, hey, I'm able to let's do this and everything, or this week I'm probably gonna go Thursday as well because again, I have time. I'm able to.
Yeah. If nothing interrupts me, my set day is Wednesday. Because that's just always been the day that I've been consistently able to stream. Now, I will say another cornerstone for me will be Monday again. Because Monday, I think Monday will be fine for the remainder of time, if that makes sense. Because Mondays have gotten less and less busy. not as bad as other things have been. Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, sometimes even Saturdays are just really busy. Sometimes I can get a Friday or Saturday stream. Sometimes I can get a Tuesday or Thursday stream. But man, is it just like a coin toss?
Right, exactly.
But I mean, if I was doing something, where I could work at home and then I could just stream after I was done working, then that would just be ideal.
That's usually what I do, to be honest.
But I mean, it's just not in the cards.
No, absolutely makes sense. Like, because that's the thing as well. Like, I hate to say it, but like in terms of like my Kingdom Hearts streams, yeah, I don't get that many views, but I still get a good amount of like viewership, like viewers like commenting and everything, because it's not just me going around in a circle, going wee and here's the shiny. It's me actually playing a game, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and also something you enjoy. So there's that to consider too. I mean, like if you enjoy something, I don't think anything should stop you from doing it. Like, the second you stop enjoying it is the second that it starts becoming a chore. You know?
Right, exactly. I like doing all this stuff and everything as well. Like, what made me kind of like hate Kingdom Hearts a little bit when I was like streaming it was because I was kind of keeping myself to just doing the game on stream. Whereas now it's like, you know what? I'm not doing any major stuff on stream, but I'm still gonna like off stream. I'm gonna be grinding. I'm gonna be doing like some side things or whatever that don't impact the main story.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And everything. Yeah, that's why I've been doing like, cause like last game it was secret bosses / final boss that was the goal, but then I was constantly dying against one of the secret bosses. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna grind to level 99, do everything else, and then my next Kingdom Hearts stream, whenever that happens, is gonna be the finale of Kingdom Hearts 1. Then one after that, start Chain of Memories.
That makes sense. Yep. I'm hoping that my new style of video, like the whole highlight thing, I'm hoping like the way I have it like laid out, I hope that it attracts more viewers and stuff. I'm trying to make things that aren't clickbaity, but they're like interesting to click on, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That's one thing that really gets my nerves. People, it's like the clickbait stuff or whatever. Like in general, whether you're a small person, big person, doesn't really matter. Like, if I think it's clickbaity, I will be like, you're annoying for doing that.
Yeah, I like for example, like I think the Spider-Man MCU thing. What if that? I think that kind of thing is something I would click on as a consumer. You know.
Right.
Now, it does better than most of my other videos. It didn't break 100, but I mean, I think that maybe one day it'll be picked up by the algorithm. I'm holding out hope that, like, I mean, because the Iron Man one is still getting views. Like, it's going up slowly. But I mean, I just don't know how this algorithm works yet. I'm getting better at it, but like, I'm trying to figure out the ins and outs of how to make something go viral, if that makes sense. I'm trying to promote it in different ways. I'm gonna make clips of it. I think I'm gonna put those up on TikTok and see how those will do, and be like, hey, you know, full video on my channel, and see how well that does. I might even try paying for like a promoted video or something like that. Like, hey, boost this video or something like that. See how well that goes, because you can spend like $10 or $15 and they'll like promote the video for you or whatever. And I might see how that works, because I feel like if any video does well, it's going to be one of those MCU videos, you know?
Well, definitely, yeah, because it's something unique. It's very different and everything.
Oh, yeah, and I love the scripted video style, and I love how I was able to, like, achieve, like a professional quality, like, look. It just takes forever to edit. It takes forever to script. It takes forever to edit. I just don't have time. And now that I don't have solo series, I think I have more time for it. So I'm currently working on Captain America right now. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I also might try doing some anime ones. I might try some anime ones. I might do some, you know, things like that. I'm not sure. Who knows, you know? I'm just kind of playing it by ear. I want to see what kind of genre people like, and like trying to marry the two genres together so people come and check out the content.
Right, makes sense. Like I just finished up my first draft of my Final Fantasy IX review, and I basically this point have to like sit down and play the game and everything.
Yeah.
But you know, like those kind of review things though, those will probably be written, edited, or whatever. I post like maybe once every month, every other month.
Oh yeah, my whole thing is gonna have to be every other month, because these things take like about a week and a half to like edit. And to script, it takes forever too, because I put deep thought into it. I make connections between movies. I do all this stuff. I don't just say, oh, hey, you know, Spider-Man is a spider, so he's going to have a team of spiders. I, like, go into it detailed about why I think every Pokemon is on his team in the first place, you know? It's like a big, like, thought process, in a sense.
Right, exactly. I get where you're coming from.
That's just me, though.
But I think that's a good thing, though. I think that's something that could really help, you know, stand out more, though, is by having those, like, deeper thought ideas, like videos or whatever, be more unique as well and everything.
Yeah, and it's like things that don't really exist on the internet already. I'm sure that they do somewhere, but not in a sense like mine, you know?
Right, exactly. Well, for me, like, I'm going back into, like, I want to start doing reviews, because even Landon commented, like, Max, you're doing reviews, but you haven't done any reviews.
Right.
I'm like, to be fair, I did run a blog for like a year and a half, and that's where I did a lot of my reviews. So that's like a good thing as well, guys. I have like a good amount of like backlog in a sense for reviews, but like they're not long enough for videos, but they're at least there to kind of give me like jumping off points.
Yeah.
And everything. Plus, I mean, the green screen is gonna just do me wonders in these videos.
Oh yeah. I want to do like what Hermit did. I saw he did a quiz for the 151 Pokemon, naming them all. I want to do that. Like 15. You have a 15-minute timer. I really want to do that. I think I would do really well at that kind of thing. Like for the early generations, I feel like I know these Pokemon pretty well. The later ones, oh my god.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you like half the Pokedex of Sword and Shield.
Yeah, the later ones, I'm like all right, I'm about to throw in the towel right now.
Like I think I can name it like on my hands. I can name the starters. I think I can name Grimmsnarl. That's about it. Zamazenta, Zacian.
Like, I'm not even gonna pretend to like be like, oh, you know, I can like name like whatever. I already know, not gonna happen.
But I feel like I know a good bit about Gen 1, 2, 3, and maybe even 4.
But kind of like, because I already know you said you don't want to do like the solo series anymore. I found like, because like for like my solo Let's Plays I've been doing, they've been like fan games. They haven't been like, hey, I'm going to do a randomizer of black and white. I'm gonna do a some kind of thing with one of the main generations. Like, no, I'm just gonna take like, hey, here's this fan game and let's play it.
Yeah, I did a fan game. I did Glazed, and that did okay. It did okay on the grand scheme of things. Like I believe it did a little bit better than Platinum, but not much better. I plan on playing fan games a little bit more, but like the problem is that people aren't searching for fan games. You know?
Not really, no. But like, I mean, I'm just like looking through like my playlist of like my current one. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm like averaging about like 25-30 views a video about.
Yeah, that's great.
Like I said, like whether that's knowing the algorithm and like having those tags there where they're gonna help stand out, or if it's whatever. I don't know what the big whole of it is, but whatever it's doing, it's doing.
I guess I just need to figure out a better way to do it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But that's awesome, Pace. I'm glad to hear that you finally got a grandpa. Yeah, Glaze was a lot of fun though. I lost that challenge though, which is unfortunate. I was hoping that I would win it. I got so close. We got all the way to the champion of Johto. So the Tunod region, I beat that, and I beat the Elite Four. We beat Johto, all the gym leaders, and then we beat Tunod. We had Johto. We got all the way to the champion of Johto, and then we lost right there. There was still one other region, the Rancor region.
I never played Glazed.
It's so good.
Like, what's like the premise of it or whatever, or is there
the premise of it is the evil team is Team Fusion, and they are they're trying to create like a product that can be bought by all trainers. They're trying to make money, so they're trying to capture Mew to create a teachable TM to every Pokemon.
Interesting.
Like you can make that's their whole premise, and Mew is hiding in the human world, so you are being attached to Mew. You are being transported to and from the actual human world. Like our world. So like you go there at certain points in the game, and people are you ask around, talk to the NPCs, and they're like, Pokemon? Yeah, I have got it on my Game Boy Advanced. So it's like really breaking the fourth wall.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Nice.
It's like the actual real Pokemon world, and Mew being there is disrupting the universe, and it's like gonna cause like Armageddon for the real world. So you have to try to stop Mew. You have to like stop Team Fusion from harassing Mew, so Mew won't like disrupt the balance of the human world and Pokemon world. So you literally travel to our dimension. It's insane.
Actually, yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Actually,
it really is. And then there are so many events. There's so many legendary events too. Like for example, there's like early on you get the wish ticket, takes you to an island to catch Jirachi. That's very early on. Jirachi put in work for my team. There are so many like really good ways to like get cool Pokemon as well. The Rancor region, my favorite thing about them is that every single one of their Pokemon, the gym leaders, every single one of their Pokemon's ace is a shiny.
Ooh. I really like that actually.
Claire, in Johto, Claire's ace is a shiny Dredigan, which is cool. You have this like communication device that lets you like communicate with the NPC Pokemon. And you can kind of like talk with the Pokemon that are just in the overworld, which is cool. And they give you like tips and tricks and things you have to discover about the world itself. It's really, really cool. The Tunod region is where you start. The Tunod region is the Elite Four is based off of colors, not types. So pink, pink, purple, gray, black, and I think the champion just has a regular team.
So I like that.
No, he's black. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. But one thing I really like about Insurgents, the Elite Four, their gimmicks aren't types. Their gimmicks are competitive styles.
That's cool.
So like one of the Elite Four is a baton pass team with with a moody Smeargle to start off with. Another team's Trick Room, another team's Sandstorm. And awesome. It's also dynamic leveling as well.
That's super neat.
Yeah, no, it was hard.
Have you played Crystal Clear?
No, I have not.
That's a Pokemon Crystal version, but you can start in any town, and like you can take the badges in any order. You can go to any location. Like it's level scaling. So if you go to Brock as the 8th gem, or if you go to him as the 16th gem, his levels will be different.
Okay, I like that. Okay, that's good though that it is a level scaling mechanic.
It's kind of like in the anime where Brock, or in the Pokemon Origins anime. What's up? How you doing, Nico? Welcome on in. The Pokemon Origins anime, Brock says, "I'll use these two since how many badges you have? You have 0. Okay, cool. I'll use these two." You know, he had like 6 ready to go. You know, kind of cool.
No, I like that, yeah.
I think that's like a concept that in this open world game, I'm hoping that the gym badges can be taken in any order and they're level scaling. That's what I really hope from this game more than anything. Because that would make this so cool. And by the badges, that would progress the story. Like, if you have 4 badges, then it's time for this encounter with the evil team at this location.
Oh, right. Because it doesn't use the flags of... You have this badge, you have X badges, then you can go do that event.
You can do X event.
Nice.
Now, I think that would be awesome. Like, for example, this preset event is where you're going to meet Team Blank or whatever, but you have to have X number of badges for this event to trigger. Otherwise, this event is empty. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's not a hard thing to code. Like, if this, then yes. If this true equals yes, blah, 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 blah. Boom, 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 boom.
I mean, that's how BDSP's built. How it's able to differ between Brilliant Diamond, Shine Pearl is a single flag value in the code.
Yep.
Which is hilarious, and that just shows how easily hackable the game is.
Yep. That's why some people who bought Brilliant Diamond got Shining Pearl. They encountered Palkia.
and then just flip the flag back over to Brilliant Diamond, and they're like, "Oh, it's Palkia, cool."
Yep.
What was it? Yeah, it's like
it was awesome, Nico.
I was always like that stuff, and like in Full Moon version, like almost every legendary you encounter, every legendary and mythical I've encountered so far has had like some story progression, plot point to it,
Yeah.
which is really cool. It's like I've encountered the Sword of Justice trio, the some of the Reggies, Yveltal, Hoopa, Volcanion, and like it's just scratching the surface. Diancie. Again, all these are from like events and everything in the story progression. It's not like I go off the beaten path and here they are.
There was a really cool part in Glazed where you get to Darkwood Town, which is the fighting type gym. That's the 8th gym. It's really cool. There's this fountain, and you throw a coin in the fountain, and you have to make a wish, and you have to type in what your wish is. If you wish for the word justice, Keldeo will appear.
Ooh, I like that.
It's so cool. I'm like, yeah, that's a really cool way to handle like the events and stuff like that. I think there's another one. It's Dialga, Palkia, Garatina. They're tied into the whole like space-time rift being distorted, and like Mew going back and forth. And then it's so cool. There is a event where you go to I think it's called New Island or whatever. That's the broken lab for Mewtwo was created, and Mewtwo will fight you and then join your team. He'll fight you. He's a trainer. Guess what his scripted code is?
What do you mean the scripted code?
Like guess what his team is?
Armored Mewtwo.
That's like, I think that's a special event in there, but no. His thing is a perfect 1-to-1 reflection of your game, your team, because it's clones.
Oh, I love that.
And they alter, like certain ones have like altered color palettes to make them look like clone Pokemon, and they have your moveset, your IVs, EVs, everything.
That's incredible.
And the AI was programmed to use your battling style and stuff like that. So if you lead with like a Stealth Rock user or whatever, it will lead with a Stealth Rock user. It like matches what you do. It's kind of insane.
Basically, you're battling against yourself.
Yeah, you're battling against yourself, but like it's like the clone thing. Are the Dittos? What are you saying? Are they Dittos? No, they are not Dittos. It's just clone from the first movie. Basically what it is. Yeah, it's like he has a clone team, like from when the first movie, all the Pokemon are fighting each other. It's basically that.
Also, have you ever played the Ash Gray version?
Yes.
That was a good one. Sad that they stopped it like midway through the Orange Islands.
Yeah, I was hoping that they would finish it out, but I understand why they don't. I mean, it's...
Well, of course, yeah, like there's a lot more to it and everything, and it's not like how it is now where you could just build Pokemon games off of like game engine and everything, whereas before you had to actually take the source code and actually adjust it.
You had to actually take a ROM and hack it.
Exactly, yeah, it's much different nowadays.
I tried to make a ROM hack when I was little. I got like 2 or 3 cities in with all the scripting and stuff. I was making like an origin story for Hoenn.
Oh, nice.
And it was like it was part of a larger continent, and Hoenn was split away, and the ancient rest of the continent, kind of like Atlantis, was like sunk away, and it held like the truth of the world there, like the forbidden like knowledge or whatever, and like that's one of the reasons why it was sent away, because people, like, it had the true nature of the red and blue orb, and then it had the information on the green orb, which could control Rayquaza. And that was the main plot of the story, was corrupting Rayquaza.
That sounds really cool, though.
It was really sick. I was like, this is a really cool game, and like I was like 10-year-old me thought it was the coolest thing. I was super...
Oh, yeah.
What?
No, go ahead. I was about to say, oh yeah, like 10-year-old me thought it was like the coolest thing ever, and like...
But I mean, like, looking back on it, it's kind of like cool. I mean, that would be a sick concept nowadays with like legends and stuff, like in like an ancient Hoenn region. The place that I started scripting was the central location that was like pivotal in the story. It used the the battle pyramid from Emerald. It used that location, and it was this like central like stone dais on top of a tower, and it was where the ancients would sacrifice Pokemon and loved ones and stuff like that to like the deities that controlled over the tides of nature. So like they like believed that like they needed to like sacrifice like animals and stuff like that, or like Pokemon and people to like please Rayquaza and stuff like that. But Rayquaza was actually really pissed at that. You know, it's like it's stereotypical like ancient civilization stuff.
Right, of course. And, I would love to make my own make my own game eventually, especially now, like, you know, with actual game engines being available and everything to do that kind of stuff with assets already there.
Yeah. Hey, you need a person to write the music. You got it with someone.
Oh, absolutely. They're perfect. I mean,
have you played Pokemon Vega?
I have not.
That's a really cool game. There is an actual like your rival's a Pokemon Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the Ranger Union. It's called Nephrite City. You have to like whenever you're off stream and stuff like that, I'll have to let you listen to it. The Nephrite City theme, it uses the dee da 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 dee da da dee da da da, and then it has the Ranger bass dum dum da 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 dum da 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 from like Pokemon Ranger as part of the it's like a counter melody, like in the it's so cool. That
really cool.
The dee da 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 dee 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 da 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 is the opening thing when you first step into the thing. It's like an opening fanfare, and then it has like the Ranger bass theme is like this harmony on top of what the actual like city theme is. It's so cool. It's like this underlying thing. I'm like, wow, there's roots to like, because there's the Ranger bases there, and I'm like, this is the coolest thing. I was like, as a like a music nerd, that is like screaming music theory to me. It's like basically counterpoint. I mean, like if you go back and you listen to the original Pokemon themes, like you know, red, blue, yellow kind of thing, all those theme songs were so well done. Like if you like look at it like on a deeper way, like a deeper lens, my god, did they do an amazing job. Like Junichi Masuda is the guy who did it. Like there's not a lot of things that they could do with the sound bit cartridge that the Game Boy had.
Right.
But they could but he was able to give like extremely complex ideas with the only 3 or 4 sounds could make a sound at the same time with the limited like it was like a 3 or 4 part sound chip card. They had to have a noise card and a melody and 2 harmonies. So he was able to make like if you go back and you listen, you can only hear like 1 or 2 notes that are happening at the same time. There's no like stacked chords, there's just arpeggiations, but it gives like the sense of like counterpoint, you know, like Bach fugues and stuff like that. So like as a music theory nerd, that like picking apart old Pokemon scores back when they were just super complex and like at the same time very simple, I'm like, this is just the most impressive thing in the world.
Yeah, it sounds really cool. I mean, like again, like me, I don't really know that much about like music theory in general or the way how music is actually conducted and like limitations of it, but just from the sounds of it, it's really cool stuff.
There's a guy on YouTube. There's a guy on YouTube. His name's 8-Bit Music Theory. He goes over the process. He goes over the process of how Pokemon, how the music theory makes sense, and he actually like talks about it in a sense so like if you're not a musician, you can understand it. I'll have to send you the video. It's really, really insightful because he talks about like battle themes, and he talks about like Vermilion City and stuff like that, and Pewter City and stuff like that, talking about how the counterpoint from the games like that's almost created. Counterpoint is whenever instruments are like playing off of each other's lines, if that makes sense. Like it's intentional. Every step that is going on, every no problem at all, Pace. Every instrument's motion is intentional. Like everything is mathematically placed. So like it almost has like a counterpoint kind of like vibe to it, and it makes the harmonies very, very interesting. Because I mean, they could have just taken the easy route and like made really simple repeating melodies, but they really didn't. They took simple ideas and made them extremely complex with the Game Boy's limited sound chip.
Yeah,
I'll
I
have to
like
send
that.
it. I'll have to send it to you. It's like a 20-minute video, but my God, is it super informational, and
Please
you'll
send-
come out.
please
You'll come
send
out
it
of
over
it
to
knowing
me.
a lot. What was that?
I would say, like, please send it over to me. Like, I would totally watch it. Like, you
Oh
know,
yeah, you'll come
it's
out
all
of it
about-
like knowing a lot more about it, like than you think you would. And like you'll appreciate it a lot more too. Whenever you listen to it, you're like, wow, the time and energy that went into this to make it like work like it does is insane. And I'll go ahead and tell you, whenever he's talking about 1 and stuff like that, 4 or 5, notes in music have like Roman numeral values to them. It's like kind of like coding in a sense.
Okay.
Like for example, if you're in the key of C major, you're playing the note C. That is
Right.
the 1 of that scale. And then as you walk up, every note is assigned a number. And then every chord that's associated with that note is assigned a number with Roman numeral values. You know,
So, like, in the chord of C major, then, so C is 1. So, what's the next one after C then? Like, is D next?
D would be the next one, so it'd be 2.
So that'd be 2?
Yep.
Okay.
So how this works is there's a series of major and minor. You know, major is the happy sound, minor is the sad sound, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So how it works is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C is how you make the C scale. There are no flats and sharps in it. So the 2 chord would be D, F, and A. So it's a minor chord. So it'd be a lowercase Roman numeral 2. So what does that mean? It means that value equals this harmonic meaning. So have you ever, like, are you religious? Do you go to church at all?
No, I'm Jewish.
Okay, so like,
I go,
do you know anything about Western hymnals?
no.
So there's this thing called the church's plagal cadence. And in the history of Catholicism, before it was split, the Protestant Reformation, the church had a control on the music that was being consumed in England and other places. And what had happened is they dictated that certain cadences in music, how you end the song, for example, are considered perfect, and that's why they call them perfect cadences. The plagal cadence is is like the amen sound, the amen kind of thing. And it's a 4 to a 1, so it'd be like going to F to a C, if that makes sense. So whenever he's talking about Roman numerals, if he talks about 1, 4, or 5, those are considered perfect numbers, and because they were dictated by the Roman Catholic Church as like perfect notes. You know, these are the ones that God told us to play, is what they were saying. So us as musicians now, he's gonna say in the thing like the perfect 4 is what he's gonna say. That's what that refers to. I just want to let you know so you're not confused.
I appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never really.
That's the Cliff Notes version. There's a lot more to it. But that's like the simplified version. Basically, they would only use those chords, and if you used any other ones, you'd basically go to hell. Is what they were saying.
That's what the church was saying. It's like, oh no, you use the 1, 4, or 5. Yep. Nope. Sorry.
So also, if you ever want to learn how to play piano or guitar, if you learn Roman numeral values, 1, 4.
Funny you mentioned guitar, because I actually do play guitar.
Great. Then you want to know how to learn to play every pop song ever?
What is this? 1, 4, and 5?
It's 1, 4, 5, and minor 6. So if you're playing in the key of C, C, E, G.
Oh, C.
C, E, G is that's number 1. F, A, and C is number 4. G, B, and D.
Yes!
Did you get it?
I got it. 148. Let's go.
Let's go, man. I lost another race. Are you serious? Good God. Congrats. Good God.
Oh my God. Yes.
I want to get up to 150 to see if I can get it, because as soon as Landon got it, I got it like a couple afterwards. I shouldn't do shiny races because I just lose. Congrats, man. That's awesome. But the 5 chord is G, B, and D, and then the minor 6 is A, C, and E. So if you play that sequence of chords in any order, you have a pop song.
Okay.
If you learn those 5 chords, you can literally play any pop song ever. For example, anything by Lil Nas X uses exactly those chords. You just change the key.
That's actually good to know. That's a cheat kind of.
Steve said, on that note, Foos, you want to do a shiny race? Let's talk about it some more.
GG's, thank you, Happy, thank you so much. Like,
yeah, good game, man. That's awesome.
My reaction though was like really like slow. Like wait, is that it? I'm like,
is it a square shiny? No, that's
no,
the next
it's
question.
a normal shiny. It's the normal shiny one. But now I can finally say I have a shiny Charizard.
That's awesome. Well, you should level it up while I'm trying to get.
Nope. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna do the rest of
the eggs. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should get it, since it is a mascot challenge, you should get it up to a Charizard before the stream ends.
Oh, that's what I do right now. Yeah, I have a bunch of candies right now to give it. All right, where's the candy?
I'm hoping I'll get it soon because I got like mine like 5 after it landed. I'm like, come on.
Where's the candies at? Like the other items bag is so big.
Yeah, Stevo, let's talk some more. Well, message me on Discord. We can talk some. I'm always down to chat with new creators and stuff. Let's see. All right.
Oh, bam.
Is it a male or a female?
It's a female.
Really? So you got a high roll. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, you're right, Fats. It's 75-25 split, right?
Yeah. It's 25% chance of being a female, so that's awesome.
That's perfect. I'll take it. Yeah.
I'm currently at 135 right now, so I'll be.
Oh, go to 150. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to 150, and then if I don't get it tonight, I'll probably. I'm still gonna try for it. Obviously, I want to get it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it only took one part though. That's insane.
I love it. Yeah. I mean, we definitely gotta do another race. You know.
Yeah.
I will always be down to race. I hope you know that.
I don't know. I suck at racing. I guess my shiny luck's just not good.
My shiny luck's not good in general. Like I'm pretty sure this like literally took my shiny luck from wherever I hunt tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest. I wanted to get it. Hopefully, even though I lost, I want to get it tonight so I can have another reaction. Oh, definitely. Oh yeah, I got the Charizard.
Nice, sick.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Forget that.
We'll see. Also,
now I'm finally like everybody else.
Right? Having a shiny Charizard.
Exactly, everybody has a shiny Charizard, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just the best Pokemon, so.
Hold on a second.
Is there a command for shiny luck? I believe it's exclamation point luck. I haven't used it in forever, though. Or people haven't used it in forever. Mainly because they forgot. Yeah, no, I'll send you that video, though. I really want you to, like, let me know what you think. Like, I know I went on to a long-winded spiel. That was like that was the Cliff Notes version of it. Trust me, I just condensed like 4 to 5 years of music theory just down into like the span of 30 seconds.
It's like the latest Cliff Notes ever.
Right. I mean, I also gave you like it's like 200 years of like history in the span of a minute too.
Right.
Like I told you about like the Protestant Reformation and the Catholic Church and their monopoly on music and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I'll tell you right now, while we're just talking about it, music was extremely political at that time. The chants that are famous, the Gregorian chants, that kind of stuff. Thank you there, Steve. I appreciate it for the luck. That kind of stuff was super political back in the day. Like there were people like publicly stoned and like burned at the stake for playing music outside of the church.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was a really weird time. You couldn't if anyone like bards and like court jesters and stuff like that was like not like a thing for a while. There was a long period of time where music was only consumed inside church. It's a
not know that.
weird history. Because, I mean, like, if you think about it, if you were a citizen of an area that was, like, predominantly Catholic at that time, you had to be Catholic. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it, you know? There were places that had, like, other religious sects and stuff like that, but they were, like, until, like, the Protestant Reformation, there really wasn't, like, much of a freedom of expression. Man, politics and like history are just super interesting to me.
FBM's notice all you want to check on a second. Oh.
What's up?
No, nothing. Johanna just told me to check like the DMs. Like, sure. All right, let me put you in a box over here. Let's see, put Colossal over here. And then I just like switched over to my my reggae layouts.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to try to get some while you're here, you might as well while your luck is going.
Well, as I figured, yeah, you know, I'm like, okay, might as well give it a shot. And then these eggs, I can just put over here, I guess.
But yeah, to everyone listening, you just basically got like 4 years of like music major education right there. I just condensed it.
Like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
I just condensed it. That's really sad. Yeah, it really is though. If you think about it, like history was like not kind to like the average person. It still isn't, but still, you know, it's way better than what it was. I mean, we talk about how messed up things are right now, but man, was it way more messed up in the past. Oh yeah, by the way, my friend Katie is still here in the chat. She was music as well, and she did all the same stuff. She says accurate. So my assessment was accurate. Like, imagine all the music which could have been created but was suppressed. Yeah, exactly. That's why music didn't progress past the Gregorian chant for several hundred years. It didn't become like polyphonic for a long time. Polyphony, meaning multiple voices, didn't happen for a long time. It was all just like monophonic or monophony is what they called it, meaning one. It was really boring.
You know, like I mean, you want to look into like the history of programming development and everything. Basically, have the idea of how even programming nowadays, it's all still boils down to ones and zeros.
Yeah, it really does.
And the only reason why we don't see it anymore is because programming languages have evolved so much to the point where we don't need just everything be put out in ones and zeros.
Yeah. Mank says, I gotta show some love for the Gregorian hand. They used to like talk about like music. They used to point at their hand, and that was different parts of the music you had to sing. It was kind of weird. It's kind of like ones and zeros. You point at your pinky, you sing one thing. You point at your thumb, you sing another.
Right, exactly.
It wasn't very complicated. It really wasn't. If you get really bored and you really want to just get in like some real Zen music, you should like look up like classical or classic Gregorian chant. It's
classic Gregorian.
Yeah, like Gregory.
Chant.
It was.
Okay,
I believe it was named after. If I might be wrong, it might be. I think it was named after Pope Gregory, or was he a saint? I don't know. Anyway, the person that did it, his name was Gregory. So it's called Gregorian chant. And each finger was a different solfege. That's what it was. So it was like this original version of solfege, you know, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, that kind of thing. That's how you learned your thirds for oral skills. Oh my god. Don't talk about oral skills. Oral skills was a class where my teacher would point at something and say, hey, sing that. We had to sing it in solfege. It was awful. It made me a more confident sight reader, though. Like I can look at any piece of music right now and play it.
That's good though. I mean, that's how I am with like programming though. It's like give me like a line, give me like application or program or whatever, like 100 lines of code, like something. Okay, what's the outcome of this? Yeah. I could read it and tell you what it does.
Saint Gregory. Yep.
Now if you tell me, now it comes to me, be like, hey, here's this. I need you to like program this. I'm like, no.
By the way, just for clarification, it was a saint, not a pope. There's just so much information rattling around up there that things are about to get twisted up.
Johanna, how are we not Discord friends? What?
Look at Mank. Look at Mank remembering the things that I done. I honestly, I fell asleep during Brett's class. Brett was just awful. Oh, that's how you know a teacher's bad, when he asks you to call him his first name. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
I said I had a teacher, a professor in college, and that's how you know a professor's bad, is if he asks you to call him his first name.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm like, yeah, we're not your friend, dude. There's supposed to be a clear-cut dynamic between teacher and student. All that info, we had to talk about daily Weenie Hut Jr. stuff. Honestly, oh my god. So here's what would happen. Max, I'll tell you right now, the textbook was thicker. It was thicker than my speakers. Like, it was about as thick as my head. We were expected to read a bunch of crap. We'd come into class, and he would just complain about politics.
Perfect.
That's all we would do. And then he would talk about crap that had nothing to do with anything of our course material. It was music history, by the way. And then he would set us like a quiz or a test, and like nothing we talked about in class would be on there. Nothing. It would just be all out of this like tome he would make us buy. By the way, that book was like $500, $600. And you couldn't rent it for a cheap price. You had to borrow it from somebody who had bought it, pay them for it.
I hate that. I mean, it's like that's one thing I always think is a scam, is college textbooks.
My god, yeah.
College textbooks are a scam.
I didn't even buy my senior college textbooks, if I'm being honest. I didn't even buy them. Oh, you Googled that St. Gregory stuff? Then, well, thank you for fact-checking me. Honestly, I couldn't remember. There's so much information rattling around my brain that none of it's useful. Okay, so 150, nothing is shining. That's unfortunate.
It's all good. It's all good. I would say overall, this was a good stream, though.
Yeah.
Really
I mean, if you feel up to joining me on my next Eevee hunt, I'll probably I'll let you know in advance when I do it.
If you do it next Monday, I'm down if it's Monday.
Yeah.
So
I don't see why
I
not.
have no problem joining with you on stream like on a Monday streams. Yeah, I have no problem joining with you like on Monday streams and everything.
Yeah.
Just Wednesdays are like the one it's like I know for a fact I can do. But yeah.
Yeah, Monday will probably end up happening. My Wednesday streams, I'm probably gonna try to keep to the randomizer because I'm gonna try to stay consistent with that if I can. But yeah, let's how many people do you have?
I got 2 people right now.
I've got 3. I've got 3. Does everyone want to do a raid real quick?
Yeah, Johanne, Happy, do you guys want to raid real quick? Because we're about to just call the stream.
Yeah, Landon's live right now if you want to show some love. Horsey's live right now. Horsey's shiny hunting for Mew.
Ooh, let's send her a Horsey then, yeah, because they're doing what? Faraway Island?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Let's
Games, right?
Yeah, let's I'm gonna grab his link. Let's do hashtag gamer and gamer dab raid.
Hashtag gamer dab raid. I love it.
I like it.
Well,
hashtag gamer dab raid.
Yeah. Class, Reggie.
Yeah, go ahead.
And no shiny. All right, we're calling it.
Everyone, let's go ahead. Let's smash some love over at Horsey's channel. Use hashtag GamerDabRaid. We'll see you over there. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Have yourself an incredible rest of your day, but above all else, stay excellent to each other. See you next time.
Hashtag gamer.